girlfriends and homie, we are back with another episode. Y'all counted us out or no? I think they counted us out.
They counted us out.
They counted us out.
But we busy.
Back with another episode. Did y'all watch our live? If y'all didn't watch our live, y'all need to go back and watch our live because that shit was lit.
Okay.
We had a good time.
We had a great time.
We had a great time.
A great time. Each and every Wednesday we will be live.
Yes, we will.
8 p.m. If we don't start, we black. Okay, if we don't start at 8. Just know we'll be start. The best way to get to make sure that you got it is have your notifications on.
Right, absolutely. And like she said, we black. Sometimes, like last time we left the liquor store, I ain't even gonna lie, we needed to get a drink before we got where we was going. So
we couldn't have wine there Wednesday
without the wine. we couldn't do that. But of course, for those of you guys that are new here, I am your hood therapist, Remi, and this is the beautiful LaQuanda. Like, woo! Put our clapping thing on.
Okay. Woo!
Don't play. So today our topic is who cheat better, men or women. Who do y'all think cheat better,
Or who cheat more?
or who cheat more? But before we go into what we think or our opinions on it, let's hit y'all with a little bit of stats. So we did some research. 60% of men that's in committed relationships that are married are more likely to cheat, and 40% of women are more likely to cheat.
Wait. That's in a relationship?
That's actually
60% of men.
And 40% of women. But 20% of men versus 10% of women actually admit to cheating. So, girlfriends, we might be out here doing our big ones, but we're not admitting to it. We're not telling them. So we're not on the stats. We're not on the stats, baby. So my opinion to that is maybe we cheat kind of evenly, but I'm gonna say females is a little bit more sneakier. I think so.
So you think we cheat better?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you think we cheat better, but who you think cheat more?
I think men definitely cheat more.
Okay.
Because I feel like women gotta get to that point to actually cheat. Mm-hmm. Like they gotta get to a certain point. If we love a nigga, we not cheating on that nigga. Okay. Like we not about to just be like, you know what? It's a Sunday. The wind blowing up my pussy good.
So do you think that's why men cheat? It's because it's a Sunday and they just want to get their rocks off? Like I don't think that. Okay, go ahead. Cause I don't think men cheat. I think women cheat. Men cheat more. Women cheat better. I definitely. So I guess
I agree with that.
I guess we in the same with that. I definitely feel like women cheat better.
I feel like it takes less for men to cheat though. You know
It
what I
do
mean?
take
Like,
less for men.
Probably not. All right, the wind blowing on me a different way, so I'm gonna go cheat. But I feel like if they in a club and the bitch shaking her ass a little different and that shit look nice and I can get her, then I'm gonna get her.
But if they in a relationship, then it's more than likely if a bitch is in a club, if they in a club and the bitch is a bitch in, she doing her thing. Walk through that booty. throw it in the circle.
Right. She doing her big one.
Okay, that thing move. I get it. But if he's in a relationship and he wound up having sex with that girl, more than likely home is not happy. Because think about it. You in the club, this bitch shaking her ass, you have a relationship. You horny. So you wanna go home to your bitch and fuck your bitch. If you in a relationship, think about it. We're talking about relationships.
And I'm gonna have to agree to disagree because I feel like I guess it depends on the man. I guess it depends on where y'all stand in your relationship. Cause
okay, so what do you call cheating? What do you think is cheating? What is your level of cheating?
Cheating is anything you don't want me doing.
Boom.
Like if you don't want me out here shaking my ass on no nigga, don't be up here humping no bitch ass while she's twerking. That's cheating. But if we got the common understanding that we like that, like we got a whole open relationship, we not gonna fuck nobody, but if we outside, we could be outside. Okay. That's a difference. Like, okay. But don't be trying to. I can't work at the bar, but I come into the bar one day and you all humped up on some bitch.
I agree. Because if your relationship, like you said, if you don't want me to do something, because I feel like anything that you gotta sneak and do is considered cheating. If you don't want me to know about it, it's considered cheating. Absolutely. Because it's not even, we're not going to talk about like, we're not talking about like small stuff. We're talking about as far as shit that you know going to hurt me. Shit that you hiding that you know is going to hurt me. You hiding that because you know that is going to hurt me. So the fact of the matter is, for one, you know that you messed up. That's for one. For two, after you messed up, you hid it from me because you don't want to hurt me. That means you have some type of love or empathy for me.
Now, do you think it's levels to that? Like, do you think
I do because it's stages in your relationship. If it's just the beginning of your relationship and y'all not really fully knowing that y'all secure with each other, and somebody dip off or whatever the case may be, but y'all still trying to find the way, I feel like,
yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Now, do you think if you say you know for a fact you've been slacking as a wife and your man step out, are you going to give him a pass because you already know I've been slacking?
No.
You've been slacking?
No. Especially if we ain't had that talk. If we ain't had that talk, now, my thing is, you cannot blame somebody for something that you did not talk to them about.
Yeah.
Listen, if you don't know, you have to talk to your partner. You have to talk to, this goes with anything, not just relationship. You cannot be upset with somebody for hurting you for something they did not know hurt you. Period.
But some stuff is common sense. It's like,
It is
you know
common
it's going to
sense.
hurt me if I see you on Instagram with a bitch.
Yeah, that's common sense. But if you knew you were slacking as a wife, sometimes we don't know. You don't know. So your question was, do you think if I'm slacking, if a wife is slacking in the bed, or
But even if you slacking, I feel like certain shit is still off limits.
right? And I agree with you. That's why I said, if you didn't have that talk with me,
Right.
how can you be mad at me? I gotta be mad at you,
Right.
because I didn't know I was slacking.
Right.
I didn't know that you was gonna be on your way out the door.
Right.
You know, you didn't talk to me about that.
Right.
Even if it's getting boring in the bedroom,
Right.
you have to talk to your partner and let your partner know.
Right.
Like, oh baby, I need you to lift that leg a little bit
A
more.
little higher.
Like, this shit is getting corny.
Right.
I'm tired of doing, mission A.
Now with that.
Oh my God.
If you have had that conversation already, it's all that's all. It's all that's all. Like, if I done talked to you already,
Can we get some cold words on this podcast?
No.
If we don't want to
This is
answer
raw
the question.
and uncut. No. She can't plead the fifth on a podcast. Like, what? This ain't that. Like, no.
Go ahead, ask your questions, mama.
No.
Go ahead, get your shit off, mama.
So my question was, if you already had that conversation with your spouse,
What conversation?
sex is whack, relationship is boring, whatever conversation you may feel like you need to have with your spouse when shit get rough.
Okay.
If you already had that and stuff don't change, what do you think the next move is?
I feel like being as a responsible adult, you should walk away. That's what you should do. This is my therapist advice to you guys out there.
I agree.
Then what the fuck would I do?
What would you personally do?
What I would do? If I done had this talk with you and you still doing the same way, you don't give a fuck about how I feel. So I'm going to do whatever I have to do to make them happy. Because at the end of the day, what is our favorite line? This is our life. We have to live our life for ourselves.
Absolutely.
So if I have this talk and tell you, I need you to lift that leg up a little bit more so I can toot boop boop it,
and you're not doing it,
and you still acting funny, I'm giving you a 90-day grace period. It's like a fucking job. Okay, because a relationship is a job. A relationship is a lot of work. It's not hard work. It's easy. It's smooth selling.
I'm definitely going to work with you. I'm definitely the type of woman that's going to work with you. But at the end of the day, I'm probably definitely...
Your card upside down. staying in.
Yeah, that's staying in because I was about to say that's because I got too much Hennessy in my cup. Y'all think we drinking wine.
This is wine.
Anywho.
Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it.
Back to regular schedule program.
Wait, girlfriend, look at our new set.
First of all, y'all like it?
Look at our new set. We is in the shop, ladies.
Y'all see,
Okay.
Y'all see my wig I made?
Okay.
Y'all see her?
Now, this how raw and uncut we is, right? Because she made the wig, y'all know I don't know how to do hair. So I wore it and I fucked it up. And then we just threw it on the motherfucking drink. But it really, wait till Wednesday.
First of all, she irritates the shit out of me today. Let's sidebar. Sidebar. She irritates me with that. I'll come in her house and she be putting a wig on. And it be like, first of all, why you got it like that? Like, what is you doing? And then I just gotta take over. Like, back to what we were saying though. Back to what we were saying. I'm definitely the type that will work with somebody. Like, and then at the same time, I don't think I'm a cheater. Like, I don't think I got it in my blood for real. Like, I start feeling bad and all that other shit. So I think I would walk away from the situation before I actually gotta cheat. But like,
especially if it gets to that point.
If it gets to that point. But if you love that nigga, you gonna work with him. Period. That's just what it is. Like,
period.
You just might have to sit on it a little different or something like that.
Yeah,
like, you just might have to sacrifice something.
You might gotta just keep waking them up with the,
listen,
until it gets where it needs to be.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, this is our life. And we got to live our life. And maybe your drive is there, Stella. Now he ain't got his groove back.
He ain't got it back yet. Maybe y'all fucking old heads. That's like 65. They can't put that leg up like they used to back in the day. That's another story.
The old heads. Go ahead. Go the fuck ahead, because I'm a married woman. And we already got girlfriend, I got to go with this motherfucking Kanye West friend. I'm sorry. I try not to. Sip your drink. Okay? Because let me tell y'all motherfuckers something. We give a disclaimer every time we get behind this camera. Second of all, if you got a problem with anything that we are saying beyond this camera, especially if we were not talking about you. First of all, everybody that we talk about on a personal level, we let them know before we talk about it, okay? Okay, the conversations is raw and uncut, but...
That's my girlfriend. I don't feel like you need to explain something.
I don't either. But I'm tired, like, don't. Because, okay, if you have listen, we come and be honest, the shit is not about no specific body. It's not about shit that happened today, yesterday, whatever. If it did, listen, we here to be therapeutic.
And if y'all got our number, call us.
Call us. Call us.
Like, if y'all feel offended by anything that we said or did, or I might have did this, or she might have said this, like, if y'all don't got our numbers, then y'all not that important. So we have an opinion. Period. But if you do got our number and you feel some type of way, call us at the end of the day. Like, why we gotta hear through the grapevine, this person said this person said that. But that's neither here nor there, because this shit come with haters, girlfriend.
Okay. And they do say, if you're not ready for the haters, you're not ready for success. So I'm gonna shut the fuck up. That's my first and last Kanye West rant that I done did. But I had to say that shit for these Bob the fucking builders and shit.
She had to get her shit off.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit off. Bob the Builder, can we fix it? My son be watching it.
Yes, we can. Child. Y'all think it be me? That's the silent assassin.
I'm out of business, y'all. I don't say nothing.
Child, she do.
She talking about some she do. At the end of the day, like, I'm definitely the silent assassin. Like, but I don't. My little raw don't come out unless it need to come out. Like, it ain't like you. And believe it or not, I realized with her, like, she's more feisty, unless she got something on her mind when she drinking. But she more feisty when she's sober than when she drunk. When she drunk, she like real calm, and I be the one like, did this bitch just bump us?
And I'm
Did she
like, no,
just-
girlfriend, it's okay.
Did she just throw me into my drink at the bar like that? I think she want to fight. Like,
And I don't want to fight when I'm
and she be like, girlfriend, calm down. Like,
let's get drunk.
it's not
Take a
that.
shot.
It's not that.
Let's
I
twerk.
like Medea, like, I think she's saying some shit to me. I think she's fucking with us.
Yes.
At the end of the day.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
But-
Shout out to Ebenezer.
Bitch. Shout out to you, baby. What's the name of the lounge?
No, we're not doing all of it. We're not doing all
Alright. Now I got another question for you guys.
Okay.
My question is, do you think religion plays a role in cheating?
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Why you say that?
Yes. Because I say that because first of all, you know, me being a Muslima,
That's why I asked you.
me being a Muslima, we not supposed to be having no boyfriend girlfriends. Period. It's marriage.
And you believe in polygamy.
That I was getting there. So therefore, it's no boyfriend and girlfriends. So you are allowed to have up to 4 wives. Why not marry the bitch? Excuse me, why not marry the sister?
Right.
We gonna call it a B word. But that's just, and now as far as any other religion, I don't know any other religion besides the Mormons. I know the Mormons, they are allowed to have more than 1 wife. I think the Mennonites, they are allowed to have more than 1 wife. So any religion that is allowed to have more than 1 wife,
What you cheating for?
why you cheating?
Right.
So that, yeah, it does play a big part because Baptists, these Baptists and Christian and Catholic men, because we know,
Maybe the one.
first of all, we know for a fact the religious motherfuckers, no matter what religions you are, them are the freakiest ones.
Girl.
In the churches is where it goes down. In the churches is where it goes down. And I'm not going to talk about the bad shit because I don't want to be in the hellfire and that because of the backbiting. So I'm going to talk about everybody else. I don't care. Judge your mother.
She gonna talk about something. I'm gonna talk about everybody else. No, we gonna talk about everything. First of all,
I ain't talking about
the reason why I asked that question is because it was a stat on that too that I came across. That it was 19% of people in a relationship cheated before religion was a big thing, and then once religion got
But what was the religion?
right, and I guess that depends on the actual religion at that particular moment because it didn't specify.
Okay.
But it dropped down to 9% when religion got like.
It makes sense though. It makes sense because regardless of what religion you in, religion make people better people. Period. Believing in some form of a higher being or law is the only ones who believe in. But believing in any form of a higher being is, it's going to humble you. It's going to make you, do different things. That's why Islam is such a beautiful religion because you have to pray 5 times a day. So out of that day, you have to stop what you're doing to worship your Lord 5 times out the day. 5 times in the morning, when the sun rises first, in the afternoon.
Right. But like I said, it dropped down to 9%. So that even though religion got big or more people was looking into a religion, whatever it is, cheating never stopped.
It didn't. No, it's not going to
It's
stop.
never stopped. Let me do a disclaimer real fast because I forgot to say this in the intro. I need y'all to watch this video to the end because we giving out a prize.
Ooh.
We giving out a prize this episode.
Yeah.
That was supposed to go in the intro.
Yeah.
That was definitely supposed to go in the intro. But guess what? We're gonna put it in the description. And we letting y'all know now. If y'all watch it to the end, whatever question we ask and y'all get the answer correctly, whoever comment first under the video, the answer to this question, you guys get a gift card
Mm-hmm.
So stay tuned in, baby.
Because the question is going to be at the very end of the video.
And it's from our live. So if you didn't watch our live, you might want to go back and watch it.
Because it's up there. So go back and watch it. Child and pulled my scarf off. My hair was here, there, everywhere on the live. We was singing. We was rapping. We had some phone calls. And we had one phone call. And we had people couldn't comment. They was texting us. They questions. They answers.
It was lit.
It was a time.
It was a time.
Boy, we had a time. Okay.
We definitely had a time.
We definitely had a time.
I had to tell you guys that because I want y'all to know that y'all could possibly get a prize. But
Yes.
back to what you were saying, girlfriend, and about religion. I definitely agreed with.
Yeah, religion definitely. I think it humbles you. So with it humbling you, you're not gonna want to cheat. You're gonna fear, especially when it tells you in your book that your worship. It tells you if you commit adultery that you're gonna go to the hellfire or to hell or whatever it tells you in your book, that if you commit adultery, that's going to happen. So.
And if religion's like yours, that's like okay with polygamy and all that other stuff, I really don't feel like it's a reason to cheat. You get what I mean?
That's crazy.
Because it's like if you could have up to 4 wives, like what's the point? Like why don't you just tell me what's going on? Because I already know what it is. For real. Like I already know you can have me and 3 other people. So why you don't just say that?
And then the thing about it is the reason why in Islam they are allowed to have more than one wife is 5 times the female to 1 man. And the reason why most religions a woman cannot have multiple husbands, because what if she gets pregnant?
Now, we're not going to go into religion, but I do got a question. Now, let's say if you marry somebody that got 3 other wives, they got 4 wives. Now,
I'm into polygamy, so.
I know. Is he supposed to provide for all of y'all?
Equally.
Okay.
I remember when I was younger, right? Before I got married to Hulk, my ex-husband, or whatever, I remember when I was having sit-downs, right? And one of the brothers, he had a wife already. And my dad, he's not into polygamy. He don't want 2 and 3 wives. My dad, yeah, but he just don't want 2 or 3 wives. So in his eyes, his daughter don't mind being the 2nd wife or 3rd wife or 4th wife. It bothers him. Mm-hmm. In Islam, your father is the only person that can marry. Not your father. It's called your wali or your wakil. Your wali is your dad. Is the dad. The wakil is a friend. Like not a friend, but any other male besides the father. Mm-hmm. That's the man. Right. So my dad didn't like it. Now the one brother said to my dad, like, my first wife not on food stamps, she don't get insurance from welfare, none of that. Because with she getting that is help from the state. And that means I'm not fully taking care of her. So with that being said, I'm gonna take care of your daughter. You ain't gotta worry about if I'm gonna be giving this one and that one. And your daughter, I don't want her on food stamps. I don't want her on none of that. Like she's gonna help with my business. That's right. Gonna be her job. Like I have a fully running business that I make great money on. Like so if you have these men, they get these wives and they cannot take care of them equally. You have to take care of them equally. If you buy this one sneakers, this one should have sneakers. If you take care of if this one got a 3-bedroom house and got 1 child, this one should have a 3-bedroom house. Everything should be taken care of equally.
I always wondered that. Like I never really got into the But branching off from that, we got these niggas that be like, I just can't stop cheating. Like, I don't know. I love my bitch. I love her to death. I don't know why I can't stop cheating on her. Now, do you think a man can love a bitch to death and still cheat on her?
Yeah.
You do?
I think a female can love a nigga to death and still cheat.
Explain.
Okay. So, I do believe that females, most of the women, we're going to say 60% of women cheat because they hurt. You hurt them. They cheat because you're not giving them what they need mentally.
I don't feel like it's the same way with men though.
Emotionally. I'm getting in. I'm getting in. Now, women, I do think that, you know, we take our relationship to the bones, to the death of us. Like, we go hard. And there's a lot of men that take that relationship hard, too. But them men that just can't stop fucking and fucking and fucking and fucking and fucking. And they be like, I love my bitch, but I can't stop cheating. More than likely, the bitch's sex is corny. More than likely, the bitch sex is corny. Because if this man just like fucking, if he got to tell you to throw that leg up every time, it's a problem. He has a high sex drive. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so with his high sex drive, he like, it's not that I don't love my bitch. My bitch don't wanna fuck me. My bitch, I gotta tell my bitch, throw her leg over there and all, bitch. You see, I'm trying to hit it from, like,
I'm trying to hit you with the alley-oop.
Yeah.
And you not really reciprocating what I'm trying to do. I get that.
You understand? So it's like, my bitch get the world. These bitches mean nothing to me. But I need my bitch to get it together in the bedroom.
Now, do you think that's the only thing that men feel like they need their bitch to get it together? I don't think it's always a bedroom.
No, it don't always
Maybe
be the
the bitch
bedroom.
dirty and she don't clean.
Yeah, that could be another thing. Because it'd be like, but then it's not like he gonna go to the other female just on some, if that's the case, okay, if it's anything other than intimacy, he's gonna find a friend in that female first. If it's that bitch don't clean, he not gonna wanna come home. He gonna stop coming home. He gonna go hang with his homies. Once he stop getting tired of hanging with his homies.
I feel like once a man find a friend in a female, it's a rape.
It's a rape.
It's a rape.
But not all the time. Because some females can just be friends.
You think so?
Yo! This is not personal about any fucking body.
It's not.
Okay?
But do you think so? Honest answer.
Yes, we got males that's friends.
Yeah.
That we never touched.
Yeah.
I got males that I never touched.
Of course, of course.
You know that I can call and bust it up with at any time. Now, it's levels to that shit, though. Because some of these female friends take it too fucking far. Okay? Personal.
I didn't have
The fuck?
I didn't have a nigga sit a bitch in my face drinking drinks, telling me like, yeah, she my friend, she my bestie, like we and her did this, that, together, and then found some shit. Like, this is why I asked you, do you think that at the end of the day, like, I feel like now I do feel like men can have female friends, but I feel like it's always that possibility that if I get drunk with my female friend, she got a pussy like I got a pussy.
Yeah, for damn sure.
If
For
she,
damn sure.
If my bitch acting up at home,
For
and you my
damn
best friend,
sure.
and you bend over a certain way,
For
and I
damn
ain't
sure.
got
And
nothing,
then I don't consider, and then they eyes, they might look at it like, this is my dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't ever gonna get out in the streets. My bitch never gonna find out about it. So
until
I
they
get,
start
where you,
catching feelings.
I get where you come from for that
Right.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then they trying to be in your bitch place. Or until the motherfucker put the ring on it and shit like that. And then they mad because they ain't really want, because deep down in their heart, they mad.
Like, I've personally been in situations that it's just like, well, that's your friend, I let you work out with your friend, like, y'all been friends for so many years, and then I find out some shit about your friend. Like, it's just like, what? So then that's where that PTSD come from that we was talking about previously, because it's like, now, I'm feeling, yeah, now I'm feeling, absolutely. Now I'm feeling some type of way because you told me that before.
Mm-hmm.
You said this before.
Yeah. So now it brings your trust level up with him because your guard is up with him because now you like, I don't trust that this is your female friend because you told me this before they. So you know, but see, us as females, we gotta understand. Everybody don't want that nigga. And our nigga don't be. We gotta know our nigga at the end of the day and know what he like. You know
and know what he needs.
And know
because
what he needs.
at the end of the day, sometimes, and y'all can bash me in the comments if y'all feel like I'm wrong, but sometimes in certain situations, I do feel like we play a part in certain
That's what I'm saying.
Certain cheating situations.
That's what I'm saying because most men gonna tell you, No, I'm lying. Us females tell what we want. Men don't really tell. They rather just keep that shit in because a lot of men is not confrontational.
Yeah.
A lot of men do not know how to hold a conversation. So therefore, they go into, I'm just not going to say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this a dirty ass bitch.
Coming from me, we different though. You know, I'm the nigga friend of yours. Like, I got a nigga, I got nigga tendencies. So sometimes I'm too rough. I'm too hard. Like, I'm too rough. Although I don't get no nigga no passes. You fuck up, like, it's a problem. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, you don't get no passes just because I am who I am. Either you gonna deal with me because of who I am or you're not. Period. But I know where I think my life and certain relationships made me a certain way. So sometimes I have to remind myself to be softer. Mm-hmm. Because I definitely could be a little pit bull. Like, I definitely could be to the point where it's just like, damn, I love her, but I'm tired of her. And I know that. Like, I know that about myself. And half the battle is knowing. But that don't mean you get no passes for cheating or doing anything else. But for me, it's a mental note to relax a little bit. Like, you're going to push somebody away from you being too much sometimes. Yeah. Like, or you're going to push somebody away from you being a little pit bull. Like,
yeah, being so aggressive.
You like you said before.
Men don't want to fuck another man. If that was the case, they'd go get another man. They want a soft female. They want to touch on a soft booty.
And like you said before, you have to allow a man to be a man.
Yeah.
And if you're not doing that, they're gonna feel like, what am I here for?
What am I here for?
What do you need me for?
Right.
At the end of the day, you will do you independent, you miss guy wrong, you this, that, and the third. So like, what I'm giving you, dick? Like, that's all I got for you.
If you even get in that.
Listen, even if that, like, and then that's really gonna make an independent woman be like, you know what? I can pay for that. Just like y'all can pay for the box, we can pay for dick too.
So boom. Okay, boom. Do you think a man can be a whore?
Absolutely.
Absolutely?
I do think. Like, a whore as in dealing with multiple women at one time?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I've seen it happen before.
I mean, like, but...
And I guess that falls down to, like, I love this bitch, but I can't stop cheating on her. Like, I think that's a whore.
I don't think a man can be a whore. Because the same rules don't apply. You're not a whore is, like... Ain't that somebody that's paid or that's a prostitute?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, a prostitute is
somebody who get paid
for it. Yeah.
So a whore don't get paid.
Yeah, a whore just
okay. So then
around.
Yeah. So then men can be whores.
Yeah.
Yeah. So men can be whores. Yeah. But see, I always looked at it, if you a whore, you're a prostitute, the same shit. Like.
Right. Now, question: do you think men and women cheat the same?
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Because first of all, I don't want to give out our secret, ladies, but we don't switch the fuck up. These niggas switch up. These niggas, yo, let me tell y'all something, niggas. This. I'm sorry, ladies, y'all gonna grind me up, but a lot of guys know it already. If your lady come home, y'all not bumping and grinding like y'all always used to, and she come home, she ain't give you no rent, and she go get in that tub, his thing was bigger than yours. And she gotta take that whole back up.
That's what that is.
You know.
I know that. Like I said in the beginning, I never really cheat that bitch. So I don't really, I ain't gonna lie. I've thought about it on multiple different occasions in multiple different relationships. But I ain't never had the heart to do it. So I don't know those tricks and tricks.
So you never cheated on nobody? Kudos to you. Woo! That is, oh my God, you're amazing.
I have never cheated. But
I don't think I ever cheated neither.
I was always the girl to be like, this ain't working. Like,
I don't think I mean, like, on a young boy, I ain't gonna call that cheating because I kept telling you, like, yo, you put me in shit. You're not, fuck, like you not fucking, like that shit is not it, nigga.
Right.
Like, so I don't even consider that cheating, because I'm telling you.
Right.
And this is, you chose to stay, dickhead.
Right.
Like,
in our question, in our topic, like, who do you think cheat better? Like
I think us. Hands the fuck
I do.
down.
I also think that women cheat better. Only because, like, y'all niggas be getting caught the fuck up. Like, y'all, they be getting caught up on some weird, dumbass shit. Like
I said, because they switch up their patterns.
I'll never forget.
I'll never forget. I can't remember which one of my family members. I know it was one of them guys on my dad's side. I don't care. They gonna be mad, fucked up. But I remember they woman telling me that they had the fucking condom on. They were so drunk. They came home with the condom still on. Still the fuck on. They was that fucking drunk. That's what I'm saying. Us females, we're not getting that fucking drunk and going out and cheating and nah. Yeah, don't get it wrong. Don't get it fucked up. Oh my God, girlfriend.
This is I'm gonna let her tell her this is what she's saying, but you
I don't know if I want to say this.
Wait, but let me give my disclaimer. This is a sidebar. Alright. I used to have a friend that was gay. He was a guy. He used to wear a wig and everything. He was cute though. He wound up telling me one day that he had on the fake, the plastic asses that you're supposed to take off. He got so drunk he forgot to take his ass off, bitch. Pull his pants down like that was his ass.
At the what?
No, doing it with somebody from the bar, like trying to get some, and you still had the. I said, so what happened? Because the shit fell on the floor.
That's like I used to put socks in my bra.
I did that one time. My mom made me go to a Bible study.
I used to put socks in my bra, but see the way I put socks in my bra, you could never tell. Like it looked like I gotta push that bra. So, I wish I had a sock. I wish I had a sock because I want to show.
You definitely accidentally brought your husband's sock over here. You brought your husband's sock over here.
Let me go get it. Hold on. Talk to the people.
She want to get her husband's sock that she came over here with. Where is it at? But while she's gone, I need y'all to put in our comments who y'all think cheat better at the end of the day. Men or women. And she's coming back with her side guy. And the shirt not helping because it's loose. So we're not going to see the fucking titty in the side.
No. Oh. Or no. I'm gonna just show them how to do it. So this is for the itty bitty committee. Okay. We listen. We is lit. Okay. The itty bitty committee. We is lit. Boom. You take your sock like this. My Aunt Sheena. She my cousin, but I call her Aunt Sheena. My Aunt Sheena, she told me this. Shout out to her. So, got it. One roll, another roll, another roll. I'm gonna put it up so y'all can see what I'm doing. Another roll. He gonna be cussing me out because I got his sock. I'm like, what the fuck is she doing with my sock?
I like your sock game, bro.
Another roll like that. And then you take it and you tuck it underneath. Underneath of your boob. And it's going to make your boob sit up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm going to do it on the camera. I don't want to get banned.
Right.
In case a boob fall out.
In case a boob fall out. And she said this for the itty bitty city community. I was
see?
Let me see. Turn around. I want to see it.
Y'all can tell the difference?
I can tell the difference. I don't know if y'all can tell the difference, but I can tell the difference. That joint's sitting.
Like, this one is just like, boom. This one is, you see?
You're not going to leave it up for the rest of the episode?
Had one tick pop. One tick pop.
That was a tutorial.
No, I'm not leaving it up for the episode.
I'm sorry, so that was a tutorial.
If I would have had another sock, I would have put another one in. But,
Right.
I know.
I got it.
Listen, y'all. This is it. This is the hood therapist. You ain't getting that type of therapy nowhere else.
She just taught y'all little titty bitches So, like, I ain't gotta worry about that. Cause a bitch right
Don't we gonna get banned? That's why our last video.
All right. Sorry. Please, YouTube, please don't ban us. Please don't ban us. I'm sorry. I promise. I swear I'm sorry.
I promise.
I promise.
Me don't want no harm. I don't want no trouble.
Back to our topic though. Cause YouTube, please, not this time.
Please. We love you.
We definitely
We doing
love
this
you.
for you, the tube.
Yes.
We just trying to be on the tube.
Right. Like, we just want to be seen. We want to be heard. We want to just be the hood therapist.
Okay.
That's all we want to be.
Okay.
But with that being said, let's venture back to our topic. Do you think childhood trauma got a lot to do with like cheating?
I think childhood trauma has a lot to do with cheating.
I think so too.
Because it gives like, you go first.
I think so because let's say you a man growing, or you a boy growing up in a household, you always see your dad cheat. You always seen your dad cheat, but you always seen
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
You always seen your dad still come home and pay the bills. You always seen your dad. All right, my dad. I'm not talking about me personally, but let's say my dad always bought my mom $5,000 a week or $5,000 a month to make sure bills was okay. But this nigga was a cheater at the end of the day. Like, I feel like little boys grow up and be that eventually. Like,
Yeah.
I think that.
That's how my dad was. Like, I know. Damn. Sorry, mom and dad. They're not married. The fuck? My mom happily married. My dad in a happily committed relationship, I guess. But I love my stepmom. Hey, mom. I love you. But back in the day, my mom never worked when my dad was home. Like when my dad was home from jail, because my dad was locked up most of my childhood. So, but when he would come home, my mom ain't work.
I think my mom probably had 2 jobs my entire life, and they never lasted more than 2 months.
Yeah, like.
So my dad definitely.
My grandma never worked. Like.
But my dad wasn't a cheater until the end.
Okay.
My dad definitely was a cheater until the end, and Mom, I love you to death. I definitely do. But I feel like my dad was at a point in his life where he didn't know which way to go with it. You know what I mean? He was fighting for his own happiness.
And from what you told me, maybe your dad, he cheated not to leave. You understand? Because there was a lot going on.
But shout out to my mom and dad because they was married for 23 years.
Okay.
They was going strong. And granted, my mom, you held down what you needed to hold down at a certain point. My dad, he held down what he needed to hold down at a certain point. I just feel like at a certain point, if y'all not growing together and y'all lose sight of who y'all are
together.
Like,
that's why you must continue to date. And I guess this is what we here for, y'all. We here to give y'all to let y'all know we've been through some shit, and then we here to let y'all know how to heal through this shit, how to make it through it. So understand, like y'all see my paper fall, whatever. I had a little couple notes on there, whatever. But the notes, one of my things I had on there, it's not your fault. People gonna do what they want to do.
mm-hmm.
People are going to do what they want to do, like.
And girlfriend, I feel like they go both ways.
Yeah, both ways, woman or man.
Because even if, granted, I don't, like I said, I never really been a cheating type, so I feel like you should talk to your partner. But if you fought so hard to keep your relationship together, and you fought hard to keep your marriage together, and you fought hard to make things better, and it just didn't get better, and at that point you just want to be happy, I don't really fault nobody for that.
I don't fault nobody for that neither.
I don't.
Our line is, this is your life.
Yeah.
You are in control of your life.
Right.
And sometimes you can love a person unconditionally, but it may be one little small thing that they continuously do that bothers you, and that makes you go. And it might be something, like we said earlier, we both agree that our definition of cheating is If it's something that you gotta hide from the person, then it's cheating. So with that being said, it goes into it being like you hiding it. So then that's that.
Right.
That's that. You gotta understand it's not your fault. Right. They hid it from you because they didn't want to hurt you. And if they sitting there just blatantly telling you what I said earlier, if somebody do something that hurt you, that's how you. And I was talking to my other girlfriend. But if somebody do something that know that it's gonna hurt you, and they tell you about it, that's not love.
Right.
You should not want to purposely hurt me. Now, if you do something like cheating, like going out and, like you said earlier, posting another bitch on Instagram, you know that's going to hurt me. The fact that you did it, that means you wanted to hurt me. That means you wanted to see me down. That means you wanted to see me cry. I don't want that type of person in my life. You shouldn't want that type of person in your life.
Right.
Now, if a person is hiding that shit from you, that means they have some type of respect for you. They don't want to see you hurt.
And also, girlfriends and homies, y'all gotta know when to fight for your relationship.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was you that told me something earlier. I forget what we was talking about, but it's like you gotta know what you're working with at the end of the day. You gotta know what's worth it and what's not worth it. If you got a man he's slacking in certain things, but in other things he there for you, he A1, he this and that, why would you let this man go? Because he not fucking you right, or he not doing this right, or he not doing that right. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to anything, he got you. Like he helping you with your shit. He helping you with the kids that's not yours. He helping you pay your bills. He's helping you get back and forth to work. He's helping you with this, that, and the third. Like, definitely know when it's time to fight for your shit. Like, okay, a lot of us women feel like, okay, he not doing this, so I'm gonna go do me. But at the end of the day, are you factoring all the stuff that he do for you? Are you factoring all the stuff that he's helping you with? Are you factoring how much you're like?
What about the moms? Like, and men too, homies, you guys to understand that you might be doing something. Okay, we're gonna get into this. You might be working a job that you might extraneous. Most men work jobs that are hard labor, hard work. You know, y'all bring in the bread. Y'all are the bread and the butter in most homes. In most homes, y'all are the bread and the fucking butter. So it's like you have to understand that just because your wife doesn't lift them heavy pounds or work as many hours. Like, yeah, that shit's crazy. That's what I said at the same time.
God, that's like, how it be.
Is if you're not working, you know what I'm saying? Understand she's holding the fort down. Understand.
Just because she might work 20 hours a week, 15 hours a week, or might not work at all. Some might be staying at home.
Okay.
But guess what? Dealing with an infant, cooking a dinner, cleaning a house, washing
that's
the clothes.
A lot of work. And I'm speaking as a fucking stay-at-home wife. Like, that shit is strange. Like, I go get little jobs and I work little jobs here and there, but majority of the time I'm home. A lot of time, that shit is a lot of fucking work. When I get up, I gotta make sure the house is spotless. I gotta make sure that the fucking house is spotless. When you get in, when you get up from your nap, I gotta do all of it. I gotta make sure the clothes is washed. And granted, I ain't the fuck complaining. Cause I love that shit. I love being a fucking housewife. I love that this is my motherfucking job. I love that I can get behind the camera and do what I love. I love that I can drink on my job. Okay, I love that my job, when I want to go network, I can go outside.
Right.
You understand? But I wouldn't be able to do that without my husband.
Absolutely.
So it goes
absolutely. And that goes back into what I was saying. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, like, I got an infant. I got a 5-month-old, and I can still do what I do because of the person that is holding me down from the back end. Yeah. And same thing with your husband. Like, we're able to do what we can do because he's holding you down from the back end. So, but at the same time, it's just, I feel like it's understanding each other.
Understanding each other. I was going to say, that goes into what you were saying, like, as far as letting your partner know, understanding that just because you might do something different than your partner, y'all both is 50-50 and it's making it fucking work. You don't have to go ahead and step out your relationship. Don't go and get a friend of these females or these men first. Talk to your partner first. Remember, a lot of people, majority of people feel like cheating is anything that you do that you're hiding from your partner. So we don't hide nothing. You know what I'm saying? Talk to your partner. Don't hide shit.
And understand your partner.
Understand
what they going through. Like,
and listen to understand, to comprehend. Don't listen. And ladies and homies, don't talk because you got lips. Talk to be heard. You understand?
And know what you want to be heard about.
Okay.
Like, what do
be direct.
Right. Some, and me too. I'm not even gonna say some people. Sometimes it's just feel like I have problems, so I'm gonna say it. But what really is your issue?
Right.
Like, what's really the problem? Like, at the end of the day, you feeling like you got an issue because you got emotions behind it. But everything that you feel like got emotions behind it is not an issue. At the end of the day, if you holding down a fort and he working, if you a stay-at-home mom and he's working, y'all dealing with the same shit essentially.
Essentially, yeah, because at the end of the day, your job is to make sure by the time he come home, majority of people work 8 hours, your job is to make sure by the time he come home, their motherfucking house is spotless.
Dinner is cooked,
breakfast is made, lunch is made.
For the moms at work, do you feel the same way?
I feel like if that's how your relationship is, okay, because we have some relationships where both parties work and both parties help out equally. We got relationships where both parties work, so both parties take care of the dinner. Both parties help with the kids. Both parties say, okay, cool. But it goes into, like, I remember when I used to work at the daycare. A lot of the parents, both, and I worked at a daycare where mostly it was private pay. So, not saying there's nothing wrong with CCIS or whatever like that, but most of these kids had mother and father households, full families. They had it was a good home. Their parents made good amount of money. The daycare I worked at, they had 5 stars, Itters and Eckers, Macy's. They was top. They up there if you look them up online, they up there. I'm not gonna say the name anybody, but like a lot of them work the same hours, morning hours. Most of the time when you are pretty wealthy, you working either in the morning or overnight. You know what I'm saying? So they work the same hours and the shit worked. Now it goes into how your relationship is working. Y'all have to communicate in your relationship. Y'all have to be able to say, this is what is working for us. Because what worked for one relationship might not work for another relationship. You might have one family that can go out and the mom might the dad might gotta start the dinner because the mom might get off at 6. Or the mom might go to work she might work from 12 to maybe 9 at night or whatever like that, so she can get dinner started. Right. She can make the meat in the morning because you gotta be to work at 6, so you can't do that. Right. But if you're a male that know how to cook, she got the you know me, when I work, I will get up 2 hours early and make sure dinner is done because I know that by the time I get home, when I was working 16 hours, I was cooking dinner. I was cooking dinner at 6 o'clock in the morning because I knew by the time I was working from fucking 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. So I knew my kids had to eat. My husband was going to go to work. He was going to come home. And I knew that he had to feed the baby. You know what I'm saying? And he's not a cooker. Now, if he was a cooker, I probably wouldn't have had to do that. But he's not a cooker, and I don't expect him to be no cooker. That's not him.
And that's part of knowing your partner.
That's part of knowing your partner.
Know your partner at the end of the day. Definitely know your partner.
And I don't complain. I enjoy that. It's not like my family makes me.
She really do.
Like my son, my teenage son, he got a job. He's 15. He has a job. I cook him lunch every day too. Like it's not like I love it. I love making sure my family has good food to eat because there's no good food out here.
And not even with that,
the food costs too much.
Even if it was good food out here, I still think that you just enjoy what you do.
I do.
You enjoy making sure that your family is straight.
Yeah.
And I do too, but I'm not a cooker, y'all.
Yeah. But that goes into knowing your partner.
And at the end of the day, we eat. We eat.
But you make sure y'all eat.
Yeah, absolutely. No matter what the situation is, we definitely eat, and I make sure we eat.
But and I love our relationship because I love when like you be like, yeah, I'm gonna make the meat and he doing the side. That shit is so decent. Because I wish that I could be like, babe, made this and can you make the rice? Child, that rice might be harder than a fucking rock. Okay. No, I'm lying because when I first had fat men, this man, you know, Big Mary helped them, but still. Right. Matter of fact, one day I was asleep. I was sick. I think I was sick. But this was at the new house.
Yeah, baby, she be cooking up some shit.
Some shit, okay?
Yes, shout out to you.
Cause them fucking cheesesteak rolls, them shrimp rolls.
Them shrimp and cabbage rolls.
I know you mad at me right now, but can we get some?
I don't think she mad at me. So
yeah, girl,
like,
how about
she already know I love her food. She already know. When I was pregnant with Jakai, I was just craving greens and mac and cheese. She made me some greens. She like put them in the freezer. They last 2 weeks. I was eating off them bitch for a month. Oh, I ain't died. The greens, she put greens and spinach in. And then the thing about it is, right? She mad at me, but she loved me because she was telling me all her little secrets. I ain't gonna tell her secrets, but I'm not either. But she be telling me too, and that's part of why I love her because it's like she'll definitely, if you in the kitchen with her, she'll definitely be like, I put this and this,
yeah,
I put this and that.
And as good as she could. And then the thing about it is she's gonna have a restaurant. Right. She's gonna have a restaurant because when we get our $100,000 shot, girlfriend, we're going.
You want to restaurant on our food truck because that shit making money. Period.
So we putting everybody the fuck on. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
The way she cook.
Girl, leave the fuck over.
I get on her nerves when I do shit like that.
Yeah.
But seriously, like we definitely.
That's why I call her every fucking morning while she at work. Yo, listen.
No. She give me a voice memo. She be like, "Good morning, girlfriend."
Because I know in her office she can't wear her earpods and she be listening. Why are you listening to the shit at the office knowing you can't? Knowing I'm going to bust through with a good morning.
Because they love it. They be laughing.
They like, see, it make their day too.
They be laughing at you.
It make their day too.
Like, that's your girlfriend. I be like, that's her. I be like, y'all ready for her voice memo this morning?
Oh, wow.
They're serious. Like, I be like, you ready for her voice memo this morning? You know, I work with Selena. You know, that's my bestie. So, like, she be like, yeah! She's just like with you, like, that's my babe. Like,
I love her.
Yeah, they be hating on us because I be in her office and she be in my office and we be busting it up. They be like, I wonder what the fuck they talking about.
And listen, it's so crazy. Or tell your Aunt Selena, your cousin the one gave me the plant. That plant still is like I put it in a whole new plant, a new pot now. Like, thank you. She done made me too green.
Your Aunt Selena. Her name is Selena. Why would that be her Aunt Selena?
Well, I got the name right.
You got her name right. Finally. I saw her yesterday though, her auntie.
For real?
Yeah, we was at, remember I told you we went to Jazz on the Ave on Roy and Cecil B. Moore? So her sister run Jazz on the Ave, Selena's sister. I didn't even know she was big dog like that. But shout out
it's
to
not about who you know, it's about what you know. Shout out to Jazz on the Ave.
Shout out to Jazz on the Ave. Shout out to Selena and her sister. And the auntie, they gave her the plant that she still got alive.
Oh, wait, how about auntie ain't just give me no plant? How about when I was down and out and I needed some furniture, auntie gave me some damn near brand new furniture.
Yes, she did.
Okay.
Yes, she did.
And auntie was going to give me a U-Haul if I didn't get it.
Yes, she did.
They was like, she just wanted it out of her house. The shit was brand fucking new.
That's why I love my fave though. Like she just, and this is what I like. You know how I be the memes that be like, working have you having like a 55-year-old best friend or a 55. Like I really got a 55-year-old best friend. Like me and her be locked in. Me and her be on the fucking phone. Like busting it up at the end of the day. She be looking out for my girlfriends and stuff like that. Like when she knew her aunt was giving away furniture, I'm like, she automatically thought of you. Like I got somebody that need it at the end of the day. So
I remember when I was working there for that little bit of time, and then I was like, and that position came open. She was the main.
She was on it. Like, give it to Laquanda.
Yes.
Give it to Laquanda. Like that's my old Julie Triple OJ. I love her. Like I do too. I do too. And it's funny because you don't come across genuine people.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and even being older and we younger, like, you don't really come across genuine people that's so much older than you that's able to school you at the end of the day. Like,
because we got some older people that been through some shit that try to school you, but
it don't mean the same. Because they just as young-minded as you.
Yeah.
And you 50 and you think like I think. You think like a 20-year-old. Like, I can't look up to you at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So it's definitely the same situation. She would definitely pull my coat like, yo, get it together.
Yeah.
Get it together. And same way, but she's always willing to give at the same time.
Yeah.
But I had another question for you. I don't know what the hell the question was. It was something about our topic, cheating.
Girlfriend, it might be that time.
I think it's that time because I don't even remember the question. I think it's shot time. You think it's shot time?
It's shot o'clock.
It's shot time
Hey,
today,
girlfriend, homies. It's shot o'clock.
We appreciate y'all. If y'all did not watch our live, please go back and watch our lives. Our other videos, please go back and watch them as well. We definitely looking forward to being with y'all each and every other week and every week on Wednesdays as far as the live. So definitely tune in and fuck with us, please.
Okay.
At the end of the day, if you love us, love us. If you hate us, y'all probably still watching too. Anyway.
Okay.
Right.
Don't forget to, if you want to book a hair appointment, book it right. Go to Remi Locks on Instagram. I got my makeup at Laquanda's Law of Beauty. We wore our pink for Barbie. Shout out to the new Barbie movie. Make sure y'all go out and watch it and see it. What else? Oh my God, my paper fell. I had to.
It's alright. We just going with the flow at this particular moment. I think that's really.
Yeah. Make sure y'all got your notifications turned on so that y'all
Like, comment, subscribe.
that part. Y'all don't understand how much a like and a comment help the channel out. Listen. Oh. Girlfriend, pull a shirt out. We got the shirts on sale for $25. They are not vinyl. They do not fade. Listen, they are amazing. Each shirt that you buy, 100% of the proceeds go to the podcast.
And we got small through large.
Small through large. If you need a size above, please let us know. We can get it. Also, if you have a business and you would like to sponsor the podcast, if you cook and you want us to try your food out.
Because y'all know we drink, so we need to eat before the podcast.
Yes.
We had some good food today, but he don't got a podcast.
He don't have
an Instagram.
Yes.
But it was bomb.
Okay.
She brought that shit over here like, girlfriend, I need you to try this shit. This shit was bomb. And just like she said. Just like her voice. Girlfriend, I need you to try this shit. This shit is bomb. It was good. It was definitely good. But if y'all want to make us a drink, if y'all want to make us a plate, if y'all want to make us a t-shirt, if y'all want to give us clothes, whatever y'all want us to do to sponsor you guys, we definitely will. You just got to let us know.
Because I need y'all to understand, y'all giving it to us, thousands of people will see it. Let's go. We all eating. It's the Hood Therapist. We in the hood shop. We getting it popping. It's your therapist, Remi and Laquanda. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and have your notifications on.
Yes.
It's shot o'clock time.
I think we did this already, but we can do it again. You want to take the whole thing back or you going to be drunk?
You took the whole thing?
Yes, I did. I'm Remi and I take whole shots of Hennessy, baby. Look at her. Hurt.
I think I'm hurt. Beach.
Hurt.
Larry
Hurt.
Hoover.
Hurt. Love y'all.
Alright. Take 3.
Hey girlfriends and homies, thank you guys for watching to the end. So we got a question for you guys.
So, last Wednesday when we were on live, who did my mother say was her celebrity crush? I'm going to give you one hint. We started talking about his net worth and his things that he do. That's the only clue I can give.
That's all y'all get.
So, if you go back to the live, think about, I said, oh, I didn't know that was your crush.
And if you ain't watching live now, you're going to have to watch it.
Each and every Wednesday. Because at the end of each and every video, we are going to give out prizes each and every week. So make sure you DM the first person that DM us is
the winner.
The winner.
Yeah. DM, whoever DM us first, y'all going to get the prize.
You ain't even got to DM us. Comment on the video.
Yeah. Boom.
Comment, the first person to comment the correct answer on the video wins. Yeah. That way, it's no, oh, this person DM first, that person DM
or
first.
y'all.
Everybody can see right there, flat out, boom, who the first person to comment the answer. Mom, sorry, you can't win this time.
Right. Right.
Like,
you know.
Yeah, we love you and thank you for watching and thank you for supporting always.
Right.